In this video, we'll discuss what a real property report is and why it's important to have during your real estate transaction when buying or selling a home. My name's Bhardwaj, and I'm the founder and principal lawyer at Bhardwaj+Co. What is a real property report and why is it required? Real estate transactions almost always require a current real property report, commonly abbreviated as an RPR. An RPR is a legal document an Alberta land surveyor prepares. It's basically a high-level drawing of the property, the boundaries, and the building and the structures on it, so buyers know exactly what they're buying. An RPR contains legal description and municipal address of the property, the date the RPR was completed, and also the location and description of all buildings and structures, for example decks, fences, with the dimensions, directions, and distance from the property boundaries, location and dimensions of any visible encroachments, such as buildings or structures that are too close or even beyond the property line, designation, or adjacent properties, roads, and lanes. Evidence of municipal compliance that the RPR has been reviewed by your municipality and adheres to all municipality bylaws and regulations. They usually stamp and date compliance directly on the RPR. It also includes illustrations of any easements that affect the property. An easement is an agreement between the property owner and some other party, usually your municipal authority or utility, for them to utilize part of your property as needed. Now, for buyers, most standard residential purchase contracts require that the seller to give the buyer a current RPR with municipal stamp of compliance. Your lender will typically also need an RPR for your financing. Benefits to buyers include knowledge of the exact property boundaries, knowledge of issues with the property or adjacent properties, knowing if a property can have further developments or improvements. Typically, sellers are responsible for resolving RPR issues before the sale closes. An RPR should be available to you before you write a purchase contract. If it isn't, then your real estate professional can advise you of your options. You or your lawyer must have a reasonable opportunity to review the RPR before the property title transfers and the purchase funds are advanced to the seller. How much does an RPR cost in Edmonton? It costs anywhere from $650 to $1,000 depending on who you use. And how do you get an RPR? An RPR is provided to you by a land surveyor. There are multiple companies in Edmonton and surrounding area who provide the service. We would be more than happy to provide you a few names with surveyors we trust and work closely with during our transactions when it's required. How long is an RPR good for? An RPR is valid until the time it is no longer current, meaning if you have added additions to the property that require an updated RPR, such as a deck, a garage, a pergola, then you will require the surveyor to update the RPR. What does RPR with compliance mean? Well, an RPR with compliance means that the property complies with the applicable bylaws and any additions to the property that require permits that are in place. If you have any questions or concerns related to your upcoming real estate transaction and you want us to review the RPR, please give us a call or visit our website. We provide honest and transparent pricing for all our legal fees. If you found this video helpful, follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you.